Everyone tells you the same thing. Just invest in ETFs. It's safe, it's passive, and over time you will get rich. That's a lie. If you rely on ETFs, you are not building wealth. You are staying stuck, middle class, controlled. This is capital truth. No fairy tales, no filters, just financial reality. Let's break the illusion. If you invest $200 a month in a world ETF, stick it for 30 years and maybe you will have $250,000. Sounds a lot, but let's talk about inflation, taxation and lifestyle creep. Your so-called wealth is already melting. As Albert Einstein once said, compounded interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Who understands it, earns it. Who doesn't, pays it. But if your returns are mediocre and your money are losing value every year, that compounded effect turns into a slow bleed. Now let's talk about the flip side of compounding losses. Warren Buffett's rule number 1 was never lose money. Rule number 2 was never forget rule number 1. Why? Because losses are mathematical devastating. If you lose 10%, you need 11% to recover. But if you lose 50%, like in a crash or in a major sell-off, you need 100% return just to break even. That's the math ETFs doesn't protect you from. You write the index down and then wait just years to get back to zero. Here are just some numbers so I can prove this point. We have the index of the S&P 500. How long you need just to recover from the crash. We have at first, the last thing was COVID in 2020. There was a track down to around 35%, and this was really fast. You had around 6 months, you was break even. But this was because the US printed money away, so they faked already these numbers, and we can see this even today. But we have other crashes like the financial crisis in 2007. There was a track down to 55%, and you needed around 55 months just to recover from this crash. Imagine this. If you spend your whole money all the time, you could do this over 4.5 years, and you could buy a car, you could do everything, and you would not be better with an ETF from the S&P 500. We have the tech bubble in 2000s, and there we have almost 50% track down, and we needed over 70 months just to recover from this crash. Imagine this. This is over 5 years you needed to recover, and after this the financial crisis dragged you down again. So you see, you need a lot of time if you are investing in ETFs. And this is what they don't tell you about the ETFs. ETFs are not built for you, it's for the system. You're buying the average, you don't own the next Amazon, you own the entire market, including the failures, the dinosaurs, the zombies. You're just following the herd. No fraud, no edge, no leverage. And the system, of course, it loves it because you are only long and you never short the market, so they get every time your money and they can blow it away. So we're coming to the interesting point. What are the wealthy, the smart money? What are these people doing? They don't invest in ETFs. It's good for you if you don't want to think about any financial decision, but they go direct. They build businesses, buy real estate, invest in asymmetric bets. They don't hope for 7% a year, and they aim for deals that double, triple or more, or give equity returns. Like Buffett said, diversification is protection against ignorance. Translation: if you don't know what you are doing, you don't need to buy everything. Mark Cuban: even clearer, nobody got rich by diversifying. Truth is, Playing not to lose is not the same as playing to win. Here's the harsh truth. If you invest in ETFs your way through life, maybe you retire at 65 with $500,000. But you'll still be trading hours for money. That's not freedom. You're just dying slowly with a slightly better mattress. The real crime: you gave your time to a system that told you average is safe, and you believed it. Okay, if you're done with finance fantasy, if you want real strategies the system doesn't advise you, subscribe Capital Truth. No bullshit, no advertising, no sponsoring, just raw insights every single week. But the biggest thing is you have to think on your own. Nobody will help you with this. You're on your own and you have to do your research on your own. So this is for the smart people. You have to think. I will give you the information, I will give you content, and I hope you will get smarter and richer than you are.